My name is Nadia. I'm from Bengaluru. I'm working as a graphic designer in a charitable trust.
Okay. So you're here for a diploma course in Krav Maga. First of all, why did you feel that within 3 days you will be able to learn something? So your experience now, and what was your previous experience versus previous thought versus the experience, please share.
Of course, I didn't expecting to able to master the martial arts or anything in just 3 days or anything. But I was wanting to learn the martial arts or the self-defense for quite a long time, for many years. But I never having the chance to learn it because of my busy schedules, and also because of traveling around, that I'm not being in one place for a long time. So I was looking for something that I can at least learn something. At least it should be better than nothing, right? So then I found this course, and it was matching my schedule. And I was thinking that at least if I can learn few tactics, which is better than nothing. But after I came here, I learned a lot more than that, which actually what Sir told us was the base mindset or the way of thinking or the way of analyzing that can be applied in any of other skills I may be able to learn other place or later, or maybe myself, but which can be applied to any of them, or not just the tactics or the self-defense, but it can be applied in the daily life or the corporate life or the personal mindset as well. So that it is not just tactics or the self-defense, but it was more than that.
Okay. So in these 3 days, as you're saying, you have learned psychological, tactical, scientific aspects of your training. What change do you see in the girl 3 days back or 3 days later?
I think the change of the awareness, so that of course without knowing we don't know, so that even though we have instinct or the self, we born with certain way of maybe defending ourselves, but without knowing that it's not possible to use it effectively. Or even though we have emotions outside, but being aware of that or not will make difference, that whether we will get shocked out of freeze when something's happened, or we are always aware of at least something, that kind of things is there, and we are also aware that what kind of mind, the state of the mind we will become, so that we can get out of that situation quicker and earlier, so that we can face the problem more effectively.
Okay. Now, do you see any physical change in you, like you became taller, fatter, muscular, or something else changed in this 3 days of your training?
Physically, nothing has changed, of course. It's not possible to build a muscle in just 3 days, and also that was not the objective of this class itself. And also that was not my objective as well.
Okay. So most of the time when girls come to train with me, they are insecure about their size, strength, physical factor. What do you have experienced in these 3 days? Do you need your size or strength, or what?
Nothing was required such a thing, so that the size or the how fit you are also doesn't require even usually I'm just sitting in the office and not working out at all. Apart from working from the office, I'm not doing anything. So still it doesn't affect at all. So it's more about how to use your body, which you already have, and you will learn that what is the weak point of the body, and which part of the body have the strength, and how to use that, and how to create a force out of that, which can be done by any kid or any size of the body, without muscle or with muscle, doesn't matter. And maybe even if you don't have a hand also, maybe he can teach something, maybe if you get injured in one hand, it will still work with whatever you have, so that it doesn't matter at all, is what I felt.
Okay. So the confidence level you had before coming to the training versus the confidence level with the knowledge that you acquired, what changes you want to share with us?
I think, of course, the psychological part of the thing that he explains will, of course, lead us to be more confident. But also that even though I had a certain level of confidence with me, that being independent on all, but also that the things that he explained about more scientific things, that how much like strength the bone has and how much force can be created, he given in a number specifically, which will we can accept as a fact that we have that kind of power with our body, even without training. If we just have to learn how to use them, that we just first have to know that it exists, and where to use it, how to use it. So that will definitely increase our confidence, is what I think.
Okay. So every day you were learning one capsule. According to you, do you think the time was short or the time was good enough? What feedback you have?
I think time was sufficient from the morning 10 to evening 6 it was, and it was not too short, not too long, according to me.
Okay. And today, if you have to give an advice to a friend of yours or any girl you meet about this kind of training, what advice will you give?
Sorry,
it's okay. Continue.
You mean, like, for example,
like you talk to a friend, your best friend or something, what advice, based on the knowledge you have got here, what advice will you give to the girl?
For enrolling to this course?
Whatever. I'm not saying everybody will enroll. Not everybody will enroll. So just a general advice, what advice will you give to the girls out there based on the knowledge you got?
I think that first we have to be aware of the importance of the self-defense, that we can't hide our head away from the problem, which anyways it's existing. So that the important mindset that this Krav Maga has taught us, like, the problem has a less force if you deal it with it more earlier. The more you run away from the problem, the more its force will become stronger, and the more it will chase it, and you will become a part of problem. So that the earlier you face it and solve the problem, the better it is, and never it will disappear or anything, even if you turn the head away. So that the knowing the skill, it's a basic skill. It's not something that you have to learn the self-defense. You're going to military or nothing like that. In the daily life, it's a must skill, or the basic. How to cook, how to clean yourself, how to defend yourself. It's like a basic need that
it's
you
very
need to know.
important. Yes. And same goes with boys also. It's not just for girls.
Yes.
Men also need it. Children also need it. Everybody needs it now.
Yes.
Now, the final thing is, obviously, how do you find me as a teacher? How do you find the environment of training in my home? Share something about that, please.
Sure. I really like the way of Sir's teaching, because he always explains and allow me to question every detail or every reason behind all the actions, because I usually enjoy the learning only if I can know the reason behind everything, so that especially because of my my way of thinking, that I'm not comfortable if I cannot know why it is in certain way. So that he covers all the aspects, that why it is done being so. Even the one single hand movement, it has a meaning, that why it is being done. Even the angle, that it shouldn't be this angle but that angle, it has a meaning. So that part which I love the most.
Okay. And how about training at my home? So a lot of people might find it uncomfortable. What did you feel of training at my home?
It's very good place. That I came to Dharwad for the first time, but it's very peaceful place, and I like this place as well. I can focus on this training as well. Especially I'm alone here. I'm in just personal training, so that I can fully focus on my training. So that it's very good environment.
Okay. So any final words for anybody out there who is watching the video? Some advice you can give? Anything else you want to say? For especially people, girls who travel a lot. So what advice do you want to give them?
Okay. It's essential to know the skill. like even though if you have a certain level of confidence, or maybe if you're not scared even, it's still necessary to know some skills so that you can effectively defend yourself and others. Please cut this.
It's okay. Continue.
I'm just okay.
That's good. What you said is good.
Okay. And also this Krav Maga is very practical thing that it's not about you're going for the tournament or anything as a martial arts or anything, but it's more of it's very useful thing that I know how to use in the daily life, so that you can apply it in your daily life right away. Not just the tactics, but the mindset that it teaches.
Yeah.
So that it is extremely useful thing that it doesn't require much, it's not that you can use only after 3 years later or something like that. You can start using it right away from now. So that is the great advantage of this, I think.
Okay, quick and fast learning, scientific learning.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Thank you.